there folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Replay Icewind the Enhanced Edition. And when last we left off, we're ascending one of the towers of the Severed Hand, and this one is one of the ghosts of various warriors. They're just as dangerous as warriors that are alive, but they've not been able to stop us so far.
Is that all?
Let us go up another floor and see what we find here. It's starting to get a little bit less lived in, so to speak. I say so to speak because how lived in is a place that is inhabited only by ghosts? It's more haunted than lived in. Right, let's look about. There is another way up, so we can ascend once more. Now there is a doorway here, and a doorway probably over here as well. Yes? Yes, right. We need to pick a side, and I'm gonna pick this side here.
Not a problem.
No. Over here, let's see if we can find anyone. The answer is yes, we can. That is a shadowed elven officer.
Ready.
And it's just one of them, and they haven't even stopped to say hi. They're just, right, there you are, die now, so we shall have at thee. And you are immediately going after Rodella. That was not a smart idea. You've been slowed, and now you are dead. Bleh. Okay, any
Easy enough.
traps here? This is a small room, like an officer's quarters. There's something over there that we can open.
I'm here.
That's probably going to be guarded. In fact, I would go so far as to say it absolutely will be guarded, and we want to sort out our party order so that we don't have the sorcerer go first. That is a recipe for the sorcerer getting sliced up. Right, anyone here? No. Huh.
Hey, you need
Alright
I
then,
got
nobody here. I won't say no. We have this here. Is it trapped? The answer appears to be no. Is it locked? The answer is also no. And it's just a scroll of remove curse, which isn't terrible, but also isn't necessarily great. You can't even use that. That is just a scroll of remove curse, a divine scroll of remove
I'm
curse.
here.
Right. You are indeed here. Let's
Not a
keep going.
problem.
There's someone here, and you are a little bit mad. This is okay. We can deal with you. You don't even have a shield. You really should have a shield. Oh well, now you don't have anything, because you're gone. Now, these ghosts will all probably come back. It's kind of in the nature of being a ghost, but we can get them gone for long enough that we can do what we need to do. This looks like a treasure chest, and it is not locked. I'm really curious that that is not locked. Be the kind of thing I'd lock. Either way, we will... Not trapped, not locked, nothing. Ooh, that is the image for Vascona, which is a fantastic longsword, though I doubt this is Vascona. It's the longsword of the hand +3, made during the golden age between the elves of the Seldarin's Hand and the dwarves of Dawn's Deep. A swordsman of a Seldarin's Hand wielded this weapon with pride, as it was a symbol of strength and unity between the two races. That is a +3 longsword. You want to bet that that's going in the offhand? And this is going in the main hand. A +14, +15. Not brilliant, but, you know, not terrible. I'll absolutely take it. How is, I think it's... Yeah, you only have +1 in longswords. We do need to see if we can get you +2 at some point.
Go.
Either way, oh, hello, how you doing? You're attacking,
Understood.
Iona.
I'm here.
That's a mistake. Iona is actually quite a combat powerhouse now. Also, we could use bardic music. Someone asked why I wasn't using bardic music so much. Really probably should. Really probably should. Hello! Two of them.
Ready.
We should be alright with just two.
Prepare to be destroyed.
You're attacking... Oh, you're attacking Narek. Please don't attack Narek. I've worked hard to make sure that my sorcerer is not stabbed in the face. If you would kindly not stab the sorcerer in the face, that would be great. You're still intent on this. I mean, Narek has... And now you've been gibbed. You see, if you hadn't have tried to attack Narek, this would not have happened. But you did, so that happened. So we're getting combat bonuses from Medela.
I'm here.
Also,
Watch me go.
there's you. Here we go. I want to get you, so that we can then just have at thee with you. And this should quite easily, yep, be a very clear floor, as I think there's only one more little area we can go into. There's also that there that we can check out.
Hey, here I go.
So let's have a look. A little more populated than I thought it would be, but you know, I'll take it. I'll also take all of these thingamies, like a potion. This is another Baduscan Black Brew. Not bad. We also have a Water Star Gem. We'll take that. We also have all of these lovely +2 arrows. I don't know why I'm handing them to you. You don't know what they are, apart from being arrows. You don't know what they are either. You will, however. Arrows of the Hand +2. Made during the Golden Age. Yep, any expert Fletcher will find these to be some of the finest arrows ever made. They are weighted and balanced perfectly and can pierce through the strongest armor. They're pretty good. I'll keep those on hand just in case we need them.
Watch me
Get it?
go.
On hand?
Yes, indeed.
Because we're in the... never mind. Right,
Is that
over
all?
here. Is there anyone here? The answer is no. Though there is something we can look at, which is this. No traps at all on this floor. Genuinely surprised there are no traps. And a small amount of gold, a scroll, and a potion. This is a potion of freedom, and that is a potion of Storm Giant Strength. We are very quickly going to run out of
I'm here.
inventory space for potions in that bag.
Right then.
We really are. Also, someone else reminded me I should go back to Kuldahar and buy that bag of holding that was in the wizard's inventory from his shop. We really, really want that bag of holding. It'd be a nice thing to have. So, up we go.
Hey,
Ah, someone who is not
Done.
going to attack us. Before its decay, this statue was a symbol of beauty and peace. Let's, go say hello. The way we know how.
Lead the way.
By talking
Done.
with you. Peace be with you. I have not seen adventurers in quite some time. I am called Valastis. Welcome to the Arboretum. Peace be with you as well, Valastis. Friendly welcomes are few and far between in my hand. What are you doing here? I stand here and watch, hoping for the day that the plants will grow back. During the years of peace at my hand, I cared for the Arboretum. It was a place of indescribable beauty. Now it lies in ruin. But I am patient. The day will come when life will grow here again. How did it end up in such ruin? The serene peace we had known for many years was ultimately shattered by war. When the Dark Horde came, we found ourselves upon the losing side. What happened next? While I appreciate what we fought for and the sacrifices that were made, I am not a man of war. During my last days of the fall, I remained here and watched over the Arboretum, my last chamber in the Seldarin's hand that contained any sort of peace. It was at this time that Seldarin's hand was blanketed with the spell that doomed us all. As my life was drained from me, so was all the beauty within the Arboretum. I watched in horror as every plant and creature died before my eyes. So here is where I stand and watch, waiting for the day when life will begin anew within these halls. That is a sad tale, Valastis. Is there any way we could help you? Perhaps you can. If in your travels you were to acquire seeds that can flourish in the harshest of places, or perhaps come across a sample of pure water, or even any small animals seeking a new home, I would be able to return some beauty to this place. Such things no longer exist here in the hand, and can only be found in the rarest of the places in the north. I'll see what I can find. Farewell. So, we've got a
Yes.
quest. Find seeds, or pure water, or little animals, and bring
I
them
see.
to Valastis. And that's all that
Certainly.
this wing is for.
As you wish.
It's not a bad thing to find, and we can get a quick rest in,
As you wish.
and then make our way up another floor. This one, for instance. You are here. I remember that you are here.
I'll be doing the leading. Right
That you
then.
will. Now let's go and rest. There we go. We
Aye.
also want to make sure we have enough arrows for you, because your supply of
I'm here.
arrows running pretty thin. Okay, are there any arrows for sale
Watch me go.
here? I highly hope so. I do not want to have to go all the way back to Kuldahar just to get some arrows. So one of the minor complaints of Icewind Dale is that arrows can be difficult to acquire. Well, easily.
Not a
You can
problem.
always get them from Kuldahar. Hello, I'd like to buy some arrows, please. No point in switching to Rodella, because we don't need to really get... Ah, there we go. Yep, they have an infinite supply of arrows. I thought they did. Let's buy, I don't know, 5 lots of them. Actually, no, let's buy some more. There we go. Now we have plenty. We have plenty. That should tide us over.
I'm here.
Now we can head to a
Easy
new
as
area.
goblin
You know what?
pie.
Let's go this way
Aye.
for
Easy
no
as
other
goblin
reason
pie.
than we can. It's right here. Might as well. This is to the Labelis Tower. We've already been to the Corellan Tower, so let's go to Labelis. Let's save before we go to the Labelis Tower, though. Could be full of enemies. Oh, who are we kidding? Of course it's going to be full of
Ready.
enemies. It's just a question of which enemies.
Go.
Ah! It worked! It worked! Blew it up, I did. Ascend not, they will. Spell now I complete. Oh boy! Well, this is a problem. These stairs have been collapsed, preventing anyone from entering the rest of this tower. Well, let's not go this way. That is a dead end. We're going to have to pick a different route. Like maybe this way instead. Ah well, we tried. Seems like Laurel is intent on preventing us from getting to him. I wonder why. Maybe it's the whole being mad thing. This is the Solanor Tower. Hopefully this one is a friendly place of... Okay, you're not going to attack us.
Done.
I was expecting an attack. This statue once represented an elven god, but now stands in ruin and decay. This garden has been well taken care of, regardless of its harsh living environment. Ah, so there is some greenery here. Let us
I
say
shall
hi.
lead the way. No
Hello.
task.
I will not permit you to desecrate this tower. Stay away. I don't want to fight you. Just leave. Calm down. We have no intention of desecrating this tower. Tell me, who are you? My name is Denani. I am a priestess of the Hand. What used to be the Hand. As you can see, there isn't much left of it, and what remains is a horrid travesty of what we once held sacred. What happened to the Hand? The Hand of Baseldarim was once a proud achievement of the Artel Quesir. Out of the raw harshness of the cold, we carved a beautiful elven citadel where we prospered for many centuries. During that time, we were in constant war with the Dark Horde that plagued the area. In the end, the Dark Horde began to overwhelm us, and in a desperate plan to save what was left, Laurel cast a mythal that cursed us all. What can you tell us about Laurel and the mythal? Laurel was our leader, one of the most respected wizards of the Hand. He was the one responsible for building the Hand of Baseldarim centuries ago. After its creation, the Artel Quesir lived in a state of growth and prosperity, turning the surrounding area into fertile lands and crafting magical items of exceptional power. We made a proud monument to the elven way of life. Then what happened? Soon after, we found ourselves at war with the Dark Horde, vicious orcs and goblins who wanted nothing more than to destroy everything we held dear. The war with them raged for many decades. Towards the end, the Dark Horde was beginning to overrun us. Desperate, Laurel cast a mythal in hopes of bringing us salvation. Instead, he brought annihilation. Mythal? Is that some sort of enchantment? The mythal is a powerful spell from ancient and almost forgotten elven lore. It creates a living force that embodies the area that it is cast on. Sustaining itself on the natural processes of the environment, it can be bestowed with powers to enhance its protective nature. And the mythal was intended to protect the Hand from the Horde. Yes, when we faced the grim reality that we were losing, we had to buy time to receive reinforcements from our brothers and sisters in the south. Larol devised a desperate plan to save us. He intended to lay a mythol down on my hand that would prevent any of the Dark Horde from entering. You can see where this is going, folks. What happened then? Even with our swords striking swift and our arrows hitting true, our defences were being breached. We held out for a week before our last line of defence was broken. As the Dark Horde began ascending our towers and cutting down the last of the elven defenders, a shroud of light engulfed the hand. We had succeeded in buying Larol time with our lives. The mythol had been cast. What went wrong? At the time, we thought Larol had released our salvation. Instead, he damned us all. Something went terribly wrong with the spell. Every living thing in the surrounding land and inside the hand itself was drained of its life essence, almost to the point of death. Our people and our attackers became as shades, driven mad by the life that was taken from them. Even worse, the energies of the mythol took those who had died and brought them back as undead. You say all living things were driven mad when they became shades, yet you can still speak to me. Why? A few of us maintained our sanity and some semblance of who we were, cursed as we are powerless to do anything to change it or put any of our brothers and sisters to rest. A sad tale indeed. Can you speak of your time here as a priestess? I was one of the younger acolytes of the Hand. During the days when the Hand was still in its glory, I spent most of my time here. As you can see, this level of Sonar Tower was our shrine to the gods. Here is where the elves of the Hand spent some of their free time worshipping. What of the other priests in this tower? As with everyone in my hand where Larol cast the mythol, we were drained of our life essence and transformed into this blasphemous state of existence. Except for myself, the priests now haunt the upper levels of Sonar Tower, completely void of soul and consciousness. They are condemned to live this way, unless someone can put them to rest. You're asking me to kill the priests?
No. She's asking you to invite them to a party where we'll give them tea and biscuits and serenade them with song.
The sarcasm wasn't warranted.
I think it was.
You would not be killing them. They're already dead. Please, I beg you. I would do it myself if I could. In this ghastly form, I am powerless to bring them peace. All I ask is that you grant them the eternal rest they deserve after being condemned for so long. They must be laid to proper rest. I will do as you ask. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my desperate plea. Please make it as quick and painless as possible. Return to me when it is done. I will return, Denani. Right, we have a quest. Kill the spirits of priests. This is going to be a relatively difficult one because, you know, they're priests and they have access to clerical magic, and clerical magic is always a problem. So let's go up and see what's happening. What's happening is, okay, we give thanks, we follow their teaching, so we have a cleric, a acolyte, and an acolyte. Yeah, we're just going to have to attack them. We're going to have to attack them.
I am here.
Let's get some singing done.
What would you
And we will start in the way that we know best. A fireball. And some arrows. That'll do it. Invaders! Well, you're not wrong. We are invaders. We are invading. The difference is that we are, you know, doing a kindness here.
Ready.
Also, there are a few more casters. We should do something about them. So you're a cleric, aren't you? Yes, you are.
You have
And actually, you're also a cleric. I can do something about that. There we go. That'll help.
I am by your
A
side.
little bit less
Ready.
casting from you. You're still gonna do stuff. That's fine. We can switch target. You are nearly dead. One more magic missile should do the trick for you. There we go. Well, as dead normally is. Right. Now we've took care of that.
What
It
is
is the
your
simple
will?
matter of finishing off everyone else. And we can quite easily do that with a little bit of melee combat. How about thee? There you go, you've been slowed. Not that it's really going to make much difference because, you know, you're soon going to be returned back to death.
Ready.
And hopefully when we've cleared this whole place out, we will have made this place a little bit safer, and we'll also get a little... Oh,
I see.
you're getting hit a few times. Please stop. Yeah, your lack of AC is a problem, but We should, yeah, we should be able to clear you out quite quickly. Yep,
I'm here. Watch me.
gone. This slab was once a beautiful ornate stone table. Yeah, it's now nothing. However, oh, there's some goodies here. There are goodies here.
What?
I'd like those. I'd also like to heal you a little bit, please. A little bit of healing goes a long, long way. Okay, doesn't go that far, but it goes far enough. Provided we provide more healing. And we will just open up his chest. Hopefully it's not trapped. I mean, this is meant to be the tower with the priests in it. I hope they wouldn't trap this chest. It doesn't look like they've trapped it. Did they lock it? No, didn't even lock it. Huh. Ah, there is a warhammer here. What kind of warhammer are we looking at? We also have an... Ooh, I thought it was an emerald. That is a chrysoberyl gem. Also, can't put that in there. That's me being silly. Let's have a look at this. This is a Warhammer of Sparks. Okay, that is something I think we've already seen. I think we've already seen a Warhammer of Sparks. Corrosive hammer, +2.
I'm here.
It'll do. And when we come back, folks, we will head up to the next floor of this tower. And hopefully, we'll be able to deal with the clerics that are within. Also, there is a potion of Hildrine strength. We can't use it with the owner, but it's still a useful thing to have. Right, so priority on the next floor, archery. Archery and spellcasting to weaken those spellcasters. We may not even need to rest. We didn't actually take that much damage. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.